going on? Yeah, obviously a tough one today. Just, I felt like, despite the turnovers, we moved the ball. We just couldn't finish in the red zone. I think that was a big thing today. And then, yeah, obviously, like I said, can't turn the ball over as much as I did today. I'll learn from it, watch the tape, grow from it. Got to give credit to, the Rams. Obviously, they're a really good defense, really good team. But, yeah, I got to be better personally. And I know we'll bounce back and learn and grow from this one.
We talked about a safety, they're moving safeties down, the box is going back out. Box looks ended up being like too high looks. For those, some of the attributed to some of the interceptions, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, they do a good job of disguising shell and all those things. I feel like, a lot of defenses do the same thing. I feel like, yeah, their pass rush, their linebackers, their safeties, just being all on the same page and playing really good football. They do it at a high level. They seem like really smart players. So, but again, those are self-inflicted wounds, turn the ball over like that. And sometimes, it's better just to try to throw the ball away or even take a sack when nothing's there.
You mentioned the red zone struggles that you guys had this year. That has not been a problem for you guys. But what were you seeing in those situations? I know the couple times you had to throw the ball away. What were you seeing in terms of the coverage and just them taking away some of your options there?
Yeah, again, like I said, I felt like they did a really good job of taking things away. Felt like I could have hit some throws as well. Felt like I could have moved on in some progressions and been able to, check the ball down. So there's a lot of different variables that go into it, and like I said, we'll learn from it and move on.
How tough is it to play you got your team out past midfield on that last drive. What were you thinking when it came time for that kick? It was a tough one.
At the end of the day, I'm confident in, that whole operation, special teams, they've been doing a great job all year. When it comes to us, being backed up on the 1 yard line, that was just, let's go play ball. We're still in this, despite the turnovers and all the things that happened prior to that. And, that's a huge credit to our defense, the way that they played all day. I just wish I could have played better for, our defense and just everyone on the team. But, again, like I said, it stings and it sucks. It should suck. And, I'm just going to continue to grind and learn from this one, the next couple days.
Was there any kind of conversation on the sideline that happened before you guys had the touchdown drive toward the end? Kind of seemed like a very different drive than what you'd had before.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were just kind of in a tempo situation. Wanted to try to score before the 2-minute warning to give us an extra kind of time out there with the 2-minute warning to be able to have time on the clock to go try to win the game and kick a field goal.
How challenging does that front of the Rams make it on quarterbacks with the consistent pressure that they get?
Yeah, I mean, they do a really good job. Not only the front, but like I said, the other 7 or 6 guys that they have out there. They make it tough. But again, that's every team in the NFL. We just I feel like I gotta play better. And yeah.
Have you seen a team that played 50% plus dime before in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I feel like that's the way that they do it too. It's they got good guys up front that are all playing their gaps, and again, like the DBs play really physical when they're in there. So again, like I said, they got a really good bunch, and yeah, we're just gonna learn from it.
You were able to, sometimes it would have been better to take a sack. The one where you trying to pitch it to like Elijah, was that one of them? Were you trying not to win a sack because of where you are on the field at that point?
Yeah, yeah. I was just trying to get the ball out of my hands. Just a poor decision. Didn't. There's a lineman in the way. Didn't see the DB. Tried to make a jump pass and just didn't work out. I got to just dirt that one.
You mentioned the defense. Just big picture-wise, how much confidence does it give you guys knowing that they're able to do what they did and keep you guys in the game with that?
Yeah, I feel like our defense has been doing a great job all year. I just got to continue to, I got to not turn the ball over. Simple as that. I got to do my job, protect the football, get the guys down the field, put the ball in the end zone, and yeah, I feel like we'll always be in a position to win a football game if I just do that.
Did you notice any special attention to Jackson in this game?
They were doing some things defensively to take him away, but yeah, again, I think for me, like even if they take Jax away, we have other guys that are able to make plays as well, and I just got to go through my progressions and click through it as fast as I can.
So you guys went into this game having, I think, played by far the biggest plays this season while trailing. It fewest offensive plays while trailing. It's not like you guys were ever down big in this game, but does anything change there? I mean, did it feel any different in that sense?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said before, I feel like we were driving the ball. You know, we had some good, you know, 10-plus play drives out there. We just couldn't finish in the red zone. You know, we got to be better in the red zone. It starts with me, getting the guys out there and executing at a high level. And then, yeah, just can't turn the ball over. I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest takeaway from today is just protecting the football.
Being from Southern California, how did it feel coming back to play?
Coming back to play here in LA. Wish the result would have been a little different, but yeah, it's always nice to come back to LA. You know, get to see family after this. You know, I'll be in a great mood to see them. So no, it is what it is. It's fun to be back home though and see family.
Did Clint Kubiak talk to you at all on the sideline?
Say that one more time.
Did Clint Kubiak have any message for you on the sideline during some of the turnovers or after some of the turnovers?
He just said, you know, keep playing. You know, we're going to continue to play ball. You know, and we just continue to have our normal dialogue about what plays we were thinking about calling next.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, guys.